Hi everyone. I wanted to come and try to get a video. It's a little later than my normal, but did I wake you up, Dee? Amos? Did I wake you babies up? Oh, that one's a little bit wet. I forgot to bring a dry one. How about if I move to bed over here and I come back here? There, maybe I can see these kids. Hey, Amos. I just had some visitors came by just to visit with Jeff and I, and of course they had to see the babies. And we had this group we had them all awake and playing and being all friendly. Amos, wakey wakey. That's our only little blue puppy left. Oops. And it's our only little boy left. Amos, the blue fawn. The blue and white. There's Barry, the blue fawn, but he's taken. And Mosa, the blue fawn, but she's taken. They're all taken except for Amos in here. There's little Dee. She got taken night before last. She's going to go to Denton, Texas. Oh, Miss Shelley, I see you. Hi, baby. Say hi to me. Yeah, you get my finger, won't you? They are teething. Hi, lovely. Hi, little lovely. Mr. Gabe, what are you? Oh, that's Dee. That's Dee. Is this Gabe? There's our Gabe boy. And little Dee. Oh, Mosa. Little Shelley. Little lovely. Little Barry. He's a rowdy one. He's got spunk. Oh, Amos. Now you're waking up. Oh, they're all doing good. I didn't worm these guys yesterday. I looked at my records and I think it's tomorrow that they actually get wormed. But I'm doing a 3-day preventative treatment with the other litters in the living room. So they started yesterday, but they'll get wormed today and tomorrow. And then we go to the vet on Thursday for their 6-week wellness check. Isn't that right, baby? Someone asked me in the comments, how come you have to worm them if they've never been outside? And to be honest, I only know a couple of things. I know all dogs have worms. They're in their little bodies. Mamas pass them to the babies. And if you don't worm them, you will have worms. So we do preventative wormings, which prevents them from being infested. They carry them in their systems. All dogs carry them, but not all dogs have worms. Does that make sense? I use the Advantage Multi heartworm medicine on all my adults, and it is supposed to cover all worms, ticks, fleas, but it's primarily a heartworm medicine, but it covers all the other worms. But we still worm our babies every 2 weeks from the time they are born. They get wormed at 2 weeks old, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and at 7 weeks, I give them the Advantage Multi heartworm that covers all the other worms. And then they're ready to go to their new families. And when you take your new baby to the vet for the first time, you discuss with the vet what heartworm medicine you're going to use. I like the Advantage Multi that I use because it's in the ivermectin family, which means it's the safer option from a lot of the other ones. I don't know all the different worm medicines out there, but heartworm medicine in particular I'm talking about. I just know that many of them can cause issues with Boston Terriers. So I'm leery on which ones to use, and I don't even always. Oops, sorry, babe. I didn't mean to just toss you. I don't always just trust what the vet recommends. I recommend everybody do their own research. Before I started breeding, I never used heartworm medicine. The vets don't like it when I tell them that, but I never had a heartworm issue, and it is a gamble if you don't use it. So when I started breeding and had so many dogs, I realized I better go ahead and try to find one that I was comfortable with. And another breeder told me about the Advantage Multi. It's a topical. It goes on the back of the neck, where most of them are a pill that they have to swallow. And I was a lot more comfortable that it was in the ivermectin family, which means it's safer. It's a safer product. It's I don't know if any of them are full on safe, and there's always a risk with any of them. You're just such a talker, little boy. But that's what I use. So, but I also use Parental and Safeguard on the puppies, and they get wormed every 2 weeks. We do 2 rounds of Parental, and then by the time they're between 5 and 6 weeks old, I give them Safeguard for 3 days, and that's a preventative. And if we happen to see any kind of parasites, because you will see if they do have any, it'll come out in the poop when you worm them. And if they do, then we'll do another treatment a week or so later. And we'll do a 5-day treatment then. But so far, we don't have any issues. It's just something that you have to worm puppies in particular. And I also am now worming my adults every 3 months with the Parental, just as a precautionary. It's just a preventative, because they do carry worms. And my vet explained to me that Advantage Multi is a good product, but there are no guarantees, because they all carry parasites. And if you're not treating them, then they can become infested with worms, and that's not good. That causes all kinds of problems. Yes, it does. But it's real easy to treat them and just prevent it. So we're doing preventative on all of them, and they're all doing marvelous. They're just doing so marvelous. I don't know why they get worms, and I know everything I've read and what my vet has told me is they're born with them. All dogs carry a lot of things, actually. They just carry it in their systems. I don't know if that's in their DNA or what, but it doesn't mean that they have it. It just means they carry it, and under the right conditions, it can become a problem for them. So they carry a lot of other things too that's in there, and if they were to get sick or have some kind of trauma, it can cause other issues. So dogs are just funny like that. But we just give them a simple preventative. It helps. This is, I have a lot of stuff I give for my dogs, but this is the Advantage Multi I give, and it comes in, it doesn't show it on here, but it comes in just a little tube, and you have to weigh your dogs and give them the medicine by weight. And you can give it to 7-week-old puppies and up. And this crew, oh my goodness, they've been outside while we had company this morning. And our yard is still soppy wet. And so they have to get wiped down with a towel. They've got mud all over my couch. They got mud all over me. They came in and wiped their feet on me. Huh, Sheba? Was it you? I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yep, all 6 are in here. And then there's our gorgeous babies, and they've been awake playing, and now they're all asleep. But I want to get them woke up because I am going to feed them. It's about time for lunch. We are pretty much getting on a 3 times a day feeding schedule now. Yeah, that woke you up, didn't it, Rosie? Did that wake you up, Miss Ellie? Did that wake you up, Tootsie? And Miss Emma? Hey, hey, Novi. Hey, Walter. Hey, Mac Daddy. Oh, Splash. Boy, they got all kinds of attention. It was an elderly couple who came just to visit with us and check on us and let us know they've been praying for us and all. And they knew we raised puppies, so they wanted to see puppies too. But they just had a blast playing with these puppies. I should have got some pictures, but I didn't. But they were so impressed with all the babies. And they remembered when they were kids, I guess they had Boston Terriers, and some of their family had Boston Terriers. So they were pretty impressed to see all the different colors that we have. Hey, babies. And to get to see so many babies all in one spot. Wake up, Mr. Splash. You was putting on a good show for us a little while ago. They're all sleepy now. They're all sleepy babies now. I'm gonna try to get in there. I just know they're gonna mob me. And I'm gonna put down a mat so that hopefully I can stay dry. They are using the litter trays, but they still pee sometimes wherever they're at. So let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, Rosie, where are you going? There. Now I can get in here with them. Now I can get in here. Yes, I can. Hi, Miss Ellie. Hi, babies. Their little teeth are so razor sharp now. I have to be careful because I bleed easy. I scratch and wound very easily. One of them got me where the Band-Aid is last night. They didn't really get me very much, but it didn't take very much to cause me to bleed. Oh, Miss Emma, we're waking up. Boy, where is, yeah. Hey, little girl. Little Tootsie. Little Tootsie, do you want to play with me? Boy, she was playing and getting all feisty with me yesterday. I'm just about to decide to keep her. The little blue boy, Amos, in Delilah's litter is available. And this is the only other puppy. The little female, Tootsie, the black masked fawn girl. And I just may end up keeping her and Rosie. We're keeping Rosie for sure. And if Tootsie doesn't get picked pretty soon, I'm probably just going to take her off of the list and say she's taken. Oh, Sheba is probably going to retire. She has a family that have been wanting her. I don't know if they're going to follow through on it or not, but she can stay with me. But if she retires and goes to live with them, I definitely want one of her offspring. Okay, y'all are biting me. Quit biting me, Miss Emma. Hey, Mac Daddy, quit biting. I'm going to have to get out of here. Oh, no, you're biting me too hard. That hurts. That hurts, babies. I'm just getting right back out. Their little teeth are very sharp. So I am looking to rehome Candy, my black and white girl, because Simon is her offspring, and we wanted to keep him for our black and white stud. And Candy would make a great pet for anybody. And I'm ready to retire Sheba. So y'all let me know what you think if anybody is interested. I usually get $1,000 on my adults. And you know, you can watch my videos. They're house trained and they're house pets. And they're just perfect little dogs. I think Candy will probably be 2 this year. and Sheba will be 3. So they have a lot of years to be a pet, even after retiring from breeding. Sheba's had 3 litters, and Candy's had 1. Reba and Simon are the ones I really want for my black and white litters. And they'll be having their first litter, or they'll be breeding this fall. She'll be a year old in August. And Simon is almost 7 months old now. He thinks he's a little stud now, but he's not. He's a baby stud. And Benny is a baby stud, aren't you? You're just a baby stud. The boys can start breeding at 7 months old. That's AKC rules, but the females need to have their second heat. So Reba will be ready later this fall. I'm hoping to have black and white puppies around October, November, somewhere around there. You just have to wait and see when Miss Reba comes in heat again. And then Miss Chloe will be breeding again this fall. And I'm not sure on Delilah. I'll have to wait and see, because so far she's only come in one heat once a year, every 9 months. But sometimes that changes after they've had a couple of litters. So she may come in heat again, especially if we have other females that are. So I know we're going to have Reba and Chloe. And we will see with the other ones. I could have one more litter with Candy. Candy and Benny would make some pretty black and white babies. I have to look at the color panel. I don't remember if Candy carries the black mask and fawn like her sister Chloe does. But Benny and Chloe can give us some, probably some chocolates and some black mask fawns. And Simon and Reba can give us some black and whites and possibly a tri-color. We'll just have to wait and see. Hey guys, can I just have this? Because you don't need to chew on it or play tug of war. And it's still somewhat clean. I will use it in a little while when I clean up your playpen. How about that? They're getting to where they're playing tug of war with the mats. They're trying to chew up the beds. Yes, that's you, Miss Ellie. I seen you do it. I saw you. You're rotten. Hey, Mr. Novi and Walter. All my boys are crashed out. Well, except for Mac Daddy. Him not crashed out. Him's playing. Him's biting anything that he can bite. Ain't that right? Oh, get him, Tootsie. Oh, don't let him get you. I will tickle you. Oh, she's a cranky little thing. Get up from there. She just wants to go to sleep. I wanted to hold off a little bit and let them go as long between feedings as I can, because we're ready to do a three times a day schedule now. When they go to their new homes, they'll be used to eating 3 times a day, and they should be on dry kibble by then. And then usually by the time they're 10 or 12 weeks old, you start decreasing down to twice a day feedings. Isn't that right, little Rosie? Yeah, you pretty thing. But anyway, that's just what we're doing. It's awful wet and saturated outside. You walk and the water sloshes. But it is drying up, I guess. It's not raining now. I don't know if we have more rain coming in or not, but I haven't had a chance to watch the weather. Miss Sheba, are you chewing that toy up? You're chewy. The rest of them are just going to be sacked out and take a nap, and I'm going to enjoy it. I've been trying to get caught up on some housework, and I need to start trying to do something with my dad's room. I've been putting it off, and I need to get started with packing up some of his stuff, and that's just a hard thing for me right now. So I'm not rushing into it, but as soon as I get it done, I can start getting my office back in order and spread some stuff out into both rooms. Yeah, we can do that. Yes, we can. We can have a puppy room and we can have an office. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yes, we can. Oh, they're just fun and playing all the time. They wake us up every morning playing, and they're playing when I go to sleep at night. Now I've got to go get Delilah. She's wanting out of there. So anyway, y'all have a blessed day. If you're interested in a puppy, let me know. Or if you're interested in an adult, let me know. Candy and Sheba are both going to make a nice pet for somebody. So just let me know if you're interested in a puppy or an adult.